Okay, we are back again with another project here. I am Professor Student. Why Professor Student? Because I'm teaching you what I've learned, and whatever I learn, I teach. What are we going to make today? Something pretty cool. We're going to make us a chessboard. The wood we're going to be using is Modesto ash. It's a lighter kind of wood, but we're going to stain it dark. So we can go with obviously the black and white theme of the traditional boards, chess, whatever. We're going to go with the larger size. So a legal largest size of per square is 2.5 by 2.5. So that's where we're going to make it. So our board is going to be about 20 inches by 20 inches. I'm looking to put some lights in some of the cubes, obviously the resin side of the cubes, see if that works. A lot of that depends on if I can find some lights that I kind of like and it's small enough and it's not going to clash too much. I kind of got different ideas that I want to kind of do with this, away from the standard stuff you see out there. Oops, sorry about that. Sorry. Okay, back. So, like I said, doing a little base here. It's kind of like makeshift in a way. I don't really have a full design. The idea is to have like a little base or frame that the board actually sits. How do you say it? Maybe in or kind of around or something like that. I haven't kind of got there yet. That's why that's not fully there. So that's where we're gonna go. Well, that's where we're gonna go. That's what we're gonna be doing. Chessboard, Modesto ash is the wood. I am Professor Student. All right, let's get busy. Okay, I just released or took the chessboard out of the mold. It seems to be pretty fine, or pretty good, I'm sorry. A couple issues that were going into which I already knew. I went a little bit too dark on the white pigment, added a little bit too much. I kind of thought it was going to thin out once I added the second part of the resin, because usually that's what it does. I was a little bit worried though. I actually kind of put in too much because I was going back and forth on exactly how kind of white or cloudy, I guess you could say. It's more cloudy than white that I wanted to be. And anyways, it got a little bit more cloudy than I wanted it to. The main idea is I wanted to, as you've seen before, I put the resin chunks, the other resin chunks and stuff in here, and I kind of wanted that to show more through, where maybe you'd be able to see through it a little bit, maybe a little bit or whatever, kind of see down in there, and you can see every the different chunks. Probably should have just went really light, but you live and you learn. But you can see a little bit on the side. Hopefully once I clean it up, and obviously this is going to go further in, you'll be able to see a lot more around the sides. I mean, not a lot, but some obviously, which is already kind of showing through. So once I take it down and do all that, I think a lot more will come out and show itself. Another bad thing is when I was taking the mold off the outside, obviously I had this wired for lights. I think I got that on film. If I didn't, I had it wired for lights. I'm kind of just stalling, kind of showing you some of that hopefully will come through around the whole thing. The other resin chunks that I wanted to kind of show, hopefully that comes through. Anyways, another very disappointing thing is I thought I was being very, very careful on trying to take out my light boxes, and you can see I'm showing you these tiny, thin, very cheesy wires. Yes, they broke. This thing is loaded with lights that will not work. You're basically trying to fish out lines through invisible. That's not going to work. So I have to have lights in here. The person I'm making this for wants lights in here. How in the world am I going to put lights in here without drilling a gazillion holes in here? I think because it's in resin and everything's glued into place in a solid. Obviously, I think I'm going to go through the bottom. Just going to get these holes. So I'm just going to basically go center, drill a hole from the bottom, maybe just a little bit in, and put light, just enough for the lights to go up in there. Put those lights in there, seal them up in there, and hopefully it works like that. The good thing is because it's cloudy, the resin came out cloudier. You won't see the drilled holes from the bottom. If this was more of a clear or something that's, well, obviously not as cloudy where you can actually see through it the way I wanted to do it, and this same thing happened, I'd be screwed. But since I accidentally went dark, it actually is going to help me because these came off. I can drill in the bottom. You won't see the drill marks. I could probably put brighter lights in there to really make it pop, and see what happens. I'm still confident, trying to stay confident. I think the finish would still come out good. I'm liking some of the vein or some of that's in here. I just wanted some little lines, little streaks. That's all the person kind of wanted. I think it'll come out fine. Obviously, once I polish it up and clean it up, it should come out pretty good. So I have to think. I'm also not sure if I'm going to remove the whole wood board or just here on the edges. I might leave it on the bottom. I don't know. We're going to see. All right, let's get to it.